Guys, welcome back to my channel. Another reaction for you guys. I talked about this in another video when I was doing the whole, the Austin Catherine whole breakup situation. We heard Catherine's side, now we about to hear Austin. I went to the comments immediately because I already knew it was some shenanigans. I already knew he was gonna say something. I already know, I feel like, what this video about to be about. So I see a lot of him not taking accountability, but you know what, this dude is a child. But let's get into this reaction because I know I'm already about to be pausing a lot.
Divorced last week, and since then the main person we've heard from has been Catherine. Catherine has been very outspoken about where she's at mentally and spiritually with this separation, and she's been really open with her feelings. We haven't really heard much from Austin besides a statement that he released, but yesterday that all changed. He got on Snapchat and went on a long rant about the divorce, what caused it, and the future of the Ace family YouTube channel. It's a mess, so let's get into it. It's no secret that Catherine has been the most open in this divorce with sharing how she's feeling, which
let me pause it real quick. I already feel like I already know what's been like a part of this, because I feel like when she said that he said like what's caused it and everything, she didn't really say none of that. She just kept it mature as an adult, which she is. She kept it light and she didn't say everything. I already know this is about to be the total opposite because that's what this dude does. He let everything out without like the regard to like the other person. So let's just say, I want to see if I'm right about this, y'all.
She seems to be excited for the future. Obviously, she's sad too, especially since there's multiple kids involved, but overall, Catherine seems to be excited for what's to come for her. She actually answered a few questions the other day about the divorce and made a few statements, with one being, "I realize I've subconsciously dyed my hair back to what it was for many years to face myself in that timeline, a time in which I swept everything under the rug. A time in which I stayed strong to hold everything together. A time in which I pretended to be okay. Today, I know who I am. Today, I have no fears. 2018 to 2022 were the hardest years of my life, and nobody knew. Not a single soul. I'm happy to revisit my old self. I love her so much." She also answered a few questions. Someone asked, "Do you think you'll always stay in the content creator business and community? Or do you see yourself doing something different within the years?" And this was something that we talked about a few days ago. I said if Catherine was smart, she would completely take her kids off her social media, and if she still wanted to create content, then she should create her own channel. People have been asking for her own channel for years, and now seems like the perfect time. But Catherine seems to have different plans. She replied and said, "I see myself evolving completely. There's so much I need to do in this life." Now, I took that as her saying she's done with creating content until I saw this next story. Another person followed up and asked, "Are we finally getting that personal YouTube channel?" And Catherine replied, "Is that what is wanted from you all beautiful people? I've been planting seeds for my own show, something different and unique for a while now. I think maybe it's life. I fly with it." Which prompted people to ask the important questions, like what's happening to their dog Ace, and what does—
Okay, yeah, they asking a lot of questions. You know what, if she do her own channel, it'll be good, just with don't show your kids. These family vloggers really have a problem with that, but I feel like she wouldn't because she wasn't the brains, no offense, wasn't the brains behind that channel. He just was just doing, Austin was just doing too much. So if she does, I think it'll be good to have her own channel. It'll also be good to take a break because they was on YouTube for like a decade. It's Austin.
Of the Ace family YouTube channel look like? And Catherine said, "Ace, our dog, will be back and forth, still processing and figuring out."
So they do have a dog.
And the channel, I don't know what to say. I'll miss y'all there. Thank you for everything, my Ace family. Another person asked her how she's making her divorce look so easy, and Catherine said, "We have a great friendship. Seriously, we do. I have so much love for Austin. I respect him. He's a great father. Not many people will truly understand this. It's so hard to explain." And finally, someone asked her how she's been doing emotionally, and Catherine replied, "For the most part, calm, peaceful, compassionate towards everything, and happy. But I can't pretend. I'm processing a very human experience. It's time to grow." So, I mean, Catherine has been—
And she answered those so peacefully. Like, it's just so mature. I'm really curious about, I wonder if they asked the same things to Austin. And she says they have a good relationship. I saw in the comments people was talking about how they don't believe that they had a good, like, perfect relationship. Nobody has a perfect relationship, especially with all the stuff he was doing. So yeah, what is that? Okay. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, we don't know.
More than open with this process, and now we're finally hearing from
It's
Austin.
really raining
He
out
took a
here, y'all.
Snapchat to talk about their divorce and what the future is going to look like.
There's a lot going on right now, y'all. There's a lot going on. I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I only have some answers. I don't have all the answers. Where do I begin?
A lot of people accuse them of making a quick decision.
Us, the last few years, and
Because of
we've
you.
really been sacrificing our happiness for our kids.
Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna let it play, but no. No, we're not letting this happen. Dude, you sacrificed a lot because you wanted money and fame. That's what this is.
Some of you may think that this was a quick decision for us, but it's not. Her and I have been fighting for our relationship for a little while now.
So sorry. I promise I'm gonna let it play. Also, I just feel stupid. I was like, why would they say quick decision? Okay, I'm so slow, y'all. I'm like, no, they're talking about, people think it's like a quick, like, oh, yo, y'all need to get divorced because you knew that was coming. Y'all, I'm so slow.
And like I said, we really sacrificed our happiness for our children. And it really has been unfair to us that we put our relationship last and we were unable to make that a priority. As sad as it is, her and I both felt that it was best, that it was necessary, that we continue this journey we call life not together.
And just like Catherine,
You said y'all had to sacrifice y'all happiness for your kids. Do you know that? Okay, do you know what parents are? You sacrifice a lot for that, but it doesn't mean you have to sacrifice being happy. That just shows you that it was a lot going on in their relationship, and that's also because it was a lot on the internet. That's why it's like y'all are parents. You have to sacrifice a lot for kids. I don't have kids, but I know it's like. Y'all put these kids on the internet. Y'all did all this stuff. Y'all was scared. Well, he was scamming and doing all this because of all this money. Y'all did all of this. She was thrown into this, okay? Now, we could be seeing the total opposite of what y'all really wrote. Like, how crazy would that be if it turned out that it was her doing all the scamming to him? But we know that's not true anyways. It's like, bro, this is that y'all sacrificed a lot, like, y'all happiness. I have a little sympathy for like people who do this because it's like y'all put everything online. What you expect? It's a lot of negativity, and I'm learning that too. It's a lot of negativity online, and from what you put online, and it's just like take accountability and grow from it. You see, that's what she was doing. Yeah, two different sides.
he's looking forward to their future being separated. It sounds like maybe
Okay.
there were a lot of things going on that were holding each other back from what they truly wanted to do, and now they can do them.
Her and I will no longer feel like we're being held back from anything, and I'm genuinely happy for us. I'm happy for her.
In my last video, we talked about how you never really know what's going on behind the scenes in these family channels who are posting happy pictures and videos, and everyone thinks they're this perfect family. Austin admitted that they were putting on a happy act many times for their subscribers.
Pride in, and we tried our best at, is to always be as positive as we could be. And we always kept a smile on our faces for our supporters. When I told you guys, I mentioned this, that, you know, the last few years were really tough for us, but we tried our best not to show that. It was really difficult, really, really difficult.
And once again, just like how
Y'all know something. I actually agree. I understand that. You know, I be saying that. I be like, people, y'all never know what happened behind closed doors. That's so true. And they was smiling and like, they be smiling, I'm pretty sure, in all their videos. And you know, that's what you do. You want people to be into the video. You don't want people to look at you looking sad, ask them what's wrong. Obviously, because it's like, it's stuff be on the news. So then you have to fake a smile for the internet. So I get that. That makes so much sense. It's actually sad though. But you know, it says a lot about like, I think just society in general that you have to do that because you see all this stuff in the news, then they make a video, then they're happy, and y'all know deep down when you see people like that, like y'all know they're not happy, but they have to fake it for views, and it's sad, but that's like legit. That's what this is now. That's what it is.
Catherine did, Austin shifts the blame onto the internet.
You know, I feel like the internet put us in this box that they called perfect, but then wanted to destroy the box to not make it perfect. And that took a toll on us.
He also talked about
Whoa. Okay, hold on. You're blaming the internet for this, dude? Dude, you're the one that got sucked into this. They tell you that the internet and like is like the scary thing. Celebrities, how they be putting their kids in like the limelight and like so like on on the internet is hard for them, and it's like when they get backlash, it's like you did that. This is all like this is your fault. You wanted this, and yeah, I think they don't. I'm pretty sure he's mad because people judge them 24/7. People judge because of the stuff you do. You don't put blame on this because of what you're showing. You know what? Ain't that something? I knew it was gonna be something.
Situation is so sad. Austin said the kids are their main priority and they're going to be doing everything they can to make the situation easier on them.
Our kids are our number one priority, just like they've always been. And we're going to give them even more love and even more support. And we're going to do our best to make this transition as easy as possible for them.
Which led to him talking about the living situation. He's still currently living with Catherine in the house they only recently got, and Austin said he's searching for his own place on the same street as Catherine.
One of you guys' questions is, what's the situation with the living situation, right? I've been looking for my new home, and fingers crossed, but I may have found a home in the same neighborhood.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He's a dad. Be close to your kids. Why not? You know what I would do if I was getting divorced? If I didn't have kids and I was getting divorced and I was like on the internet, like doing a family vlogger, I would literally just go buy like a beautiful loft. I would buy like a brick loft because I really want a loft, y'all. I love lofts. They're so freaking urban. I just love the style and I just love it, okay? I would do that. I don't know. They're also older than me. So I'm like, I wouldn't get a house. I do not want a house by this. I don't know what it is, y'all. Is that weird? I don't want a house until I'm like married because I feel like it's scary to live by yourself in a home that somebody can like easily like rob you in. You can get robbed in an apartment too, but like a house is like your own property. So I just want like a loft or like a beautiful like brick apartment for a while. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. Didn't Kanye do that? Didn't he buy like a mansion like right across the street from North and Kim? All right, he did something that was close. But he's a dad too. Can't get mad. It's weird, but can't really get mad about it. He is a dad.
Yes, guys, I'm one of those dads. I have to be around next to my kids 24/7.
Wish my dad did that.
I made
Dads ain't
sure
none nowadays.
that I could be close by. And so, again, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that I get to move into this home.
He then talked about what their paths are going to look like going forward. First mentioning the progress that Catherine has made in her journey of re-finding herself.
You guys may know, but Catherine has she knows exactly, what she wants. And she's really, really getting in tune with herself. She's finding herself. She's been connecting spiritually. Girl's powerful. She knows what she wants.
But Austin says he hasn't been able to fully commit to himself and he wants to start focusing on bettering himself.
For me, oh man, I feel like I haven't fully committed to myself since college, focusing on, my health, my body, my mind.
Since college?
Work-wise, I have some plans that you guys will stay tuned for. But, obviously still in the social media world. I've always been since the Vine days. You guys know. This is just who I
was
am.
on Vine?
I want to get back to that. I want to go get back to creating content.
Austin also addresses the Ace Family YouTube channel, and his answer was a little bit different from Catherine's. Catherine kind of implied that it's over and said that she's gonna miss the Ace family over there. But according to Austin, there's a set plan in place for that channel.
Catherine and I talked about this years ago because her and I both know that, we weren't going to be doing YouTube forever. And that we always wanted for our kids to take it over. That was always the plan. That was always the goal, in the direction that we're going. It only makes sense. Obviously, no pressure on our kids, but I will say that back when we were filming, our kids loved it, especially Elle. Elle's a natural, and she was born into it.
So that was everything Austin had to say. It sounds like he won't be leaving content creation anytime soon, but let's just hope the content now focuses on him and not his kids. I think the last thing they would need right now is a camera shoved in their face while they're processing and dealing with the changes, so hopefully both Austin and Catherine recognize that and make their new content about themselves. There are so many family vloggers out there who have kids, and yeah, maybe you'll see them here and there because it is kind of hard to avoid when you're filming your whole life, but they aren't the focus of their videos. They aren't giving them the camera or focusing in on them or sharing their lives.
That's
with
true.
a huge
That is true.
audience. I think them making content following their new lives being single will be much more entertaining than still continuing to try and make the same content.
You know, I get that too. That makes sense. You know, it would be, I would be actually be interested and curious about what would be happening between them two if they would do it separately. But you know what I feel like? I'm actually surprised it wasn't as bad as I thought. He actually didn't throw her under the bus. That's what I thought he was going to do. He threw the internet under the bus. Somebody blamed the internet for all of this. So that's funny. But definitely two sides. I feel like he's trying to keep that channel because there's so many, you got like 18.2 million subscribers. Anything you put on there, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a lot of views. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna do. I don't think that's why he said he's not leaving it, because it is a big channel. I feel like I would see him, unfortunately, doing stuff by himself, but like some stupid stuff just to get like a lot of views. That's what them people do. What's his name? What's that family called? The Royalty family? Is that them? With that Chris dude, or is his name Chris? I don't know. I don't like him. That's what it is. Him and Royalty, that couple, and he just do the most, and he's always on the shade room for doing stupid stuff because he's trying to stay relevant. I feel like hopefully it don't get that bad for them, but you know, I could be wrong about all of this. So yeah, happy for her. You know what? Let's just say it. Happy for him. I swear he should. You know what? He's a dad. It makes sense. He's staying close to her. That really do make sense. But yeah, hopefully they can move on, and hopefully he can find himself. The fact that he said he couldn't find, like, he didn't know what he want to do since like college. I think women always know what they want to do, because I know exactly everything I want to do, and I try to grow myself, like work on myself here and there. And then since it's a new year, I definitely got to. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Road to 400. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you beautiful people on the next video. Bye.